You think you know someone by their smile, but what if that smile hides a trail of vanished lives? This is the story of Ted Bundy, the man who fooled a nation with charm and left us asking how a friendly face could become so deadly. Ted Bundy was one of America's most notorious serial killers. Born Theodore Cowell on the 24th of November 1946 in Burlington, Vermont, Bundy grew up under complicated family circumstances. For much of his childhood, he was led to believe that his mother was his sister, a family secret that biographers suggest shaped his early identity and sense of self. He later moved to Washington State and attended the University of Washington, appearing outwardly charismatic, intelligent, and socially engaged. He volunteered for political campaigns and studied law, building an image of normalcy that masked darker impulses. Between roughly 1974 and 1978, Bundy carried out a series of abductions and murders across several states, including Washington, Utah, Colorado, and Florida. Investigators found a consistent pattern in his crimes. He often approached young women in public spaces, sometimes pretending to be injured or impersonating an authority figure to gain trust before abducting them. Although Bundy confessed to 30 murders, experts suspect the number may have been higher. Bundy's method relied heavily on deception and social engineering. He could appear harmless, polite, and helpful, which allowed him to lure victims without immediate suspicion. Psychologists describe Bundy as a manipulative, narcissistic offender who could blend seamlessly into society, masking his violent tendencies. His case later helped law enforcement develop modern profiling techniques and interstate investigative cooperation. Bundy was first arrested in 1975 Utah, but escaped custody twice in 1977. His second escape led him to Florida, where he committed additional murders, including abductions at the Chi Omega sorority house in Gainesville. These acts resulted in his final arrest, and he was tried in Florida in 1979. Bundy's trials drew massive media attention, partly because of his peculiar courtroom behavior, alternating between charm and defiance, which made him a controversial figure. In the months leading up to his execution, Bundy cooperated with investigators and confessed to additional murders, ultimately admitting to 30 killings. He received 3 death sentences and was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison on the 24th of January 1989. Public reaction was intense, and media coverage was widespread, reflecting the national horror and fascination with his crimes. It is essential to remember the victims behind the headlines. Each name represents a young woman whose life was cut short, and families who endured immeasurable grief. Many documentaries and journalists have since worked to restore the focus to the victims rather than Bundy himself, reminding us that true crime stories involve real people, not just shocking events. The case of Ted Bundy left a lasting legacy. It changed how police departments share information between states, advanced the field of criminal profiling, and taught society to be cautious even around seemingly trustworthy individuals. At the same time, it highlighted the need for media to avoid sensationalism and to center victims over perpetrators. As we conclude this story, remember that behind every headline are real lives affected. Respect, awareness, and empathy are essential when studying or sharing true crime stories. If you want to learn more, check the sources in the description. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more careful, researched true crime episodes.